Okay, you're all welcome. This is number 2 of 2015 theory math. So the first one here is an inequality. We have 4 plus 3 over 4 into x plus 2 less than or equal to 3 over 8 x plus 1. And so we are asked to solve the inequality. I think this is quite easy. Now, whenever you see an inequality or an equation where you have denominators like this, or fractions, you can multiply to eliminate the fraction. You can multiply everything through by the LCM of the denominator. So the LCM here is 4 and 8. So the denominator is 4 and 8 and the LCM is 8. So I'm going to multiply by 8. So if I do that, this is going to be 8 times 4 for this one. Then plus this is going to be 8 times 3 over 4 into x plus 2. You see that? Then less than or equal to, this is going to be 8 times 3 over 8x. You see that? Then plus this is going to be 8 times 1. Yeah, so you can use this to simplify every other thing. So this is going to be 8 times 4 here is 32. Plus this, 8 times 3 is 24, divided by 4 is 6. So this is 6 into x plus 2. Then less than or equal to 8 can cancel out 8, which is 3x, right? Then plus 8 times 1 is 8, yeah. So the next thing to do here is to expand this bracket. So we're going to get 32 plus, open this bracket, 6 times x is 6x, 6 times 2 is 12, less than or equal to, this is 3x plus 8, you see that? We can sum like terms like 32, 32. So this is 6x plus 32 plus 12, sorry, is 44, less than or equal to 3x plus 8. Yeah. So now you can, take like terms. If this crosses the sign, inequality sign, is going to change value. So you're going to have 6x minus 3x equal to the same thing. If this goes the other way, you're going to have 8 minus 44. I believe that makes sense. Yeah. So plus 44 crosses to become negative 44. 3x crosses to become negative 3x. So 6x minus 3x is 3x. And 8 minus 44 is negative 36, I guess. Yeah, negative 36. So now I can divide both sides by 3. If we do this, I'm going to get x to be equal to negative 36 divided by 3 is negative 12. So that's the answer to that question. I think that's quite easy, right? Okay, so now we have the B part of this question. It says the diagram shows a rectangle PQRS from which a square of side x has been cut out. So this is a square. The side is x. If the area of the shaded portion is 484 centimeters square, find the value of x. Okay, now there are many ways you can do this. Number one, you can divide the shape into different components, making it look like a composite shape. That means I can choose to divide into 3 and solve, but I don't really like doing that here. Since what was just cut off here was a square, I can say that the area of shaded portion, is equal to the area of the rectangle, then minus area of square. So the rectangle is this big rectangle here. You can see that. Yeah, so if I cut out the square, I have gotten the shaded portion. So you can actually use this to simplify, questions like this. Now, how do we find the area of the shaded portion? Is already given, is 482. So that's not a problem. But the area of the rectangle, this is a rectangle. This big one here is a rectangle. All we need to do is to find the length and the breadth, right? From here, you can see that the breadth is 20. So I can write 20 times the length here. Now, this is where the problem is. From here to here is 10. Here to here is 10. We don't know here. Here is x. Since it's a square, all the sides of a square are equal, right? So we are going to have 20 times the the length is going to be 10 plus x plus 10. That's going to give me 20 plus x, because 10 plus 10 is 20. Then you have your x here. You see that? So that's the area of the rectangle. Then minus the area of the square. This square, the area of a square is simply x squared, right? The side squared. Now this is getting interesting, and we are asked to find x. So this is already looking like an equation. So we have 482 is equal to 20 times 20 is 400 plus 20x, then minus, okay, let me write it this way, then minus x squared. This is already looking like a quadratic equation. I can choose to bring all of these here to the other side. If I take negative x to this side, it's going to be x squared. Take plus 20x to this side, it's going to be minus 20x. Already I have plus 482 here. Take 400 to the other side, is going to be minus 400, and all equal to 0. 0 here because I took everything to the other side. Right? Very important. So this is now x squared minus 20x, and plus 482 minus 400 is going to give me 82, all equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. To solve this, I need to look for two values whose product is 81. If I multiply, it's going to give me 81, but if I add, it's going to give me 20, negative 20. Okay, and this is plus 82. So let's see, I think let's see, 82 can be 2 times 41, but this is not going to work. Yeah, 2 times 41, but of course this is not going to work, and 41 is a prime number, cannot divide any other number. Oh, sorry, this is 484. Oh, I missed that. So 484 here. So 484 minus 400 is going to give me 84. Okay, makes it easier. So we have 2 times 42. Yeah, then we have 4 times 42. That's divided by 21. Okay, this is also not going to give me 20, so we could also have 12 times 7. Yeah, 12 times 7 is 84. This is also not going to give us 20x. Let's see, any other possibility. 14. Let's see, this is 6 times 14. Yeah, 6 times 14 does the job. So which is negative 6 and negative 14, so we can get negative 20. So in factorizing this, I'm going to have x here and I'm going to have x here. So the two values here is negative 6 and negative 14, because negative 6 times negative 14 is 84, and negative 6 plus negative 14 is negative 20x. So from here, if x minus 6 is 0, it means x is equal to 6. And if x minus 14 is equal to 0, it means that x is equal to 14. So there are two values of x. X can either be 6 or 14. Very easy, right? Okay, so see you in my next video.